This week, we've got Milwaukee's Gen 4, 100,000 lumen flashlights, an unstoppable mower thing,
new drills from DeWalt, the world's strongest drill, and the craziest tool test yet.
This is your Power Tool Week in Review.
Today's episode is brought to you by Ego Power Beyond Belief and Spyder Pro Powered Tools.
Welcome back, Power Tool fans. I'm Rob.
And I'm Sarah, and we're starting off this week with Shop Tool Reviews, where Tim got his hands on the all-new Gen 4 Impact from Milwaukee. That is the Milwaukee 2953 Gen 4 M18 Fuel Impact Driver. And Tim decided to answer the question that we're all asking, is it really any better than the Gen 3? The answer to that question isn't as simple as you'd think. Tim starts with a detailed walk through the various differences between the two, starting with dimensions and, of course, those three LEDs, which instantly brings this Impact in line with the competitors from 2013. Ring light, please? But of course, what we all want to know is if it's more powerful. The short answer is yes. It is the first Impact he's tested that broke the 500 foot-pound mark, breaking a bolt at 550. This leads me to my natural next question.
You're probably going to say, why didn't you try 575? We didn't want to. How's that?
Sheesh, Tim, sorry I asked. In the end, Tim really liked the features, called the thing a beast, and made a good case for buying a specific kit version of this drill. To find out which one, head over to Shop Tool Reviews.
We've all seen them by now, the ocean of flashlights on Amazon promising absolutely insane power and itty-bitty prices. Most of us just kind of roll our eyes and move on, not TTC. The torque testing crew took a break from testing torque and instead went with Prime Day shopping, buying 5 of the no-name Mega Lumen options and a more reputable example from Anker as a control for their test. Now, I want you to really think about this for a minute. This is Ego's portable area light, which uses these 4 panels to deliver 10,000 lumens. I can tell you firsthand, that's a lot of light. Yet, this $33 spotlight promised 90,000 lumens. See what I mean? But don't worry, the TTC clan are going to test each one using their $400,000 DIY lumen tester. If you haven't seen any of their previous 8 lumen testing videos, you're really missing out. And this one is just as good. So, do any of these flashlights come close to their claimed output? It's worth watching to find out over at Torque Test channel.
At STAFTA last year, Rob and I got a chance to play with a new Bosch drill with some really unique features. And this week, Tools got a demo version and put it to work. That is the Bosch Pro Factor 18-volt half-inch hammer drill driver. It boasts 1,330 inch-pounds of torque, up to 2,200 RPM, 30,000 IPM, 25 clutch settings, an all-metal chuck, and a collection of electronic tricks that'll surprise you. Starting with kickback control that'll shut down sudden rotational torque, which might not be that surprising, but the electronic angle detection feature sure is. That feature allows you to set a specific angle, and then a light on top of the drill will tell you when you're at the correct angle. In this example, Tools had a 2x4 mounted at an angle. He set the tool on top of the board and told the tool he wanted to drive or drill at 90 degrees to that board. Once set, he just adjusts the angle until the light turns green, giving him angle accuracy within 3 degrees. A super useful feature that I would love to see on every drill that I have. The drill is also pretty powerful, with Bosch claiming it to be the world's strongest. To find out if it is, head over to Tools and Stuff.
All right, sure. Now, we all watch tool review videos to help us make good purchases. But once in a while, you just want to watch someone use a really awesome tool, even if you'll never own one. And for that, I can always count on Stan. That is Toro's all-new 52-inch Grandstand Revolution mower powered by Toro's Hypercell battery system. This is a commercial stand-on mower designed to run for 7 hours on a single charge. That's insane, especially considering it has 5 motors. 2 for the wheels and 1 for each of its 3 blades. And to reiterate its professional intent, it'll run up to 10 miles an hour. So how do you test a commercial mower with such commercial claims? You give it to a dirt monkey, of course, who took it across the street to a pasture that had yet to be mowed this year, with grass ranging from knee to chest high. And then he just ran it till it dropped. And it wouldn't be a dirt monkey test without dragging it through a swamp. And yeah, it does a remarkably good job, not only for an electric mower, but it's clearly tackling the same jobs as a professional 52-inch stand-on gas mower. But of course, with great power comes enormous financial responsibility, and at $30,000, a lot of pros are going to hit the brakes. But as Stan points out, Toro claims that if you run it 700 hours a year, it'll even out to the same cost as a typical $13,000 stand-on in just 2 years. And after that, you'll be saving over $8,000 a year over gas. And as for the battery life, It'll maintain full capacity for 1,000 cycles. That's 7,000 hours of use or 10 years at their 700-hour example. And all of that with no oil, gas, belts, maintenance, fuse, or noise that comes with gas mowers. Really fascinating to see how far batteries have come. Maybe California isn't doomed after all, guys. For the full story, head over to Stanley Dirt Monkey Genetic.
Dave was busy reviewing tools again this week over at the Man Cave. This time getting his hands on a new drill from DeWalt. That is the DCD 820 volt max XR brushless cordless half-inch drill driver. That XR, of course, meaning there's a brushless motor and enhanced components. Sounds delicious. Up to 2,000 RPM, 15-point full metal chuck, and a cool adjustable LED light that can function as a work light as well. Dave runs it through his initial tests, including drilling some 3/4 inch holes, running some large spade bits, a hole saw, and even a 1 1/4 inch speed bore. And of course, what would a drill test be without some enormous lag bolts? But these tests are just the warm-up. In the coming days, Dave will be sharing a series of head-to-head tests to see how the DCD 800 stands up to its competitors. For the full first look, head over to Mancaver Tools.
Mark Thomas is back reviewing lasers again, this time getting his hands on the latest from Milwaukee. That is the M12 single plane green laser, which is not my favorite model, but if all you need is a single plane, why not save some money, I guess? This one comes in the kit with an M12 Red Lithium 4.0 XC battery, and that battery alone can keep this thing running for over 30 hours on a single charge. And that green laser, although more expensive, offers the best visibility possible. It has a 165-foot visibility range, super strong rare earth magnets for mounting it on steel studs, and IP54 rating for water and dust resistance. It's definitely heavy duty, but at $500, so's the price. And if you're gonna drop that kind of cash already, why not spend just 20% more on the 3-plane version?
Because in this case, 20% more is $100, Rob.
Yeah, and I can't afford not to save that money.
What?
Now, Mark did demonstrate several situations when a single plane laser is perfect, including measuring grade outside, which is something I actually need to do myself. So, I don't know, maybe I can't afford to save that money.
Oh my gosh, you're an idiot.
For the full review, head over to Mark Thomas Builder.
We see a lot of unusual tool tests each week on YouTube, but Marius and his wife tried something we've never thought of. A blind feel test? They thought they'd see if they could identify their favorite impact drivers simply by feeling them in their hands, giving the whole feels great in the hand reference all new meaning. They included examples from Metabo HPT, Milwaukee, Makita, DeWalt, Flex, Cobalt, and Ryobi. Now, I'll be honest, this looked silly at first, but watching these two panic over their choices was genuinely fun and got me wondering if I could do any better. Unfortunately, Rob keeps losing all of our impacts, so I couldn't try it even if I wanted to.
Okay, I use them, I don't lose them.
Okay, then where are they, bud?
I stand corrected.
Yeah, If you're looking for a bit of entertainment between your tool reviews this week, head over to Mastering Mayhem.
Now, for those of you who don't know, Sarah and I also host a DIY channel here on YouTube called Make or Break. And last April, Sarah and I partnered with Hart and Walmart to build a project live on TalkShop Live. Now, many of you came to support us, and it went so well, they've actually asked us back. So this Sunday on August 7th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sarah and I will not only be building a project, but you can build along with us. We'd love to have you guys join us. I'll put a link in the description where you can get details and set a reminder. Hope to see you there.
And if you missed our live show last Saturday, we did choose a random channel member to get $2,000 worth of power tools, but our winner didn't answer their phone. Fortunately, Miguel called us back, and during our production crew live show on Monday, we had him call in, and he chose the Rob Robillard Toolbox Buzz Shelf. So congratulations, Miguel.
Now soon we'll be adding a new shelf to replace the last one. If there's a brand that you'd like to see yourself, let us know in the comments.
I want to thank Ego and Spider for sponsoring this episode. Guys, we could not do this without you.
If you can, do something kind for someone else this weekend, which technically watching us live on Sunday is something kind for somebody else.
Yeah.
Either way, we'll see you next week.